What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. And a lot of you guys have been talking to me about this Brian Dawkins. Obviously, he's going to be one of the better cards in the game, the AllMadden 91 overall. And you guys are like, yo, G, what is the method that you're going to be using that's going to help you to get him for free or as cheap as possible? And we're going to be talking about that right now. Obviously, you guys already know what it is. Go ahead and like the video, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. We're going to be talking about this right now. Okay, so what they did yesterday was they, pretty much gave out this Division Dynasty garbage that a lot of you guys were very annoyed about. And I tried to let you guys understand the value of the cards are going to still be the value of the cards as far as training goes. And remember, Zero Chill, the Harvest promo, these promos are going to be specific to having things that you can use training for. So just because a lot of these cards are garbage, it doesn't mean that you can't utilize them. I just wanted to make sure everybody understood that. Now, the standouts were an absolute joke. Most of them were just straight garbage, but they did have the ×2 chemistry, which is very, very important for all of you guys that are looking to get those theme teams done. So not only did they give us another way to make 88s that can make it so that you can get these other players for free, they gave you a ton of, look, you have all these other options to also increase the amount of players that you can have on your team outside of what your theme team is, because now you double up on team chemistry with any of these players. So what's happening with this, right? The 186 to 87, the 384 to 85s, and any 82 to 83. I've been telling you guys over and over again, like, yo, we have to save those lower level cards, right? If you guys have been watching the channel, you guys have been subscribed, you have your post notifications on, I've been telling you guys, look, they're going to give us something like this to be able to turn these cards into other things. And look, a lot of you guys yesterday were making a lot of coins. I had people, posting to me on X like, yo, G, I just made 800 coins from selling the champion with this, Division Dynasty stuff. Yes, again, nobody really wants the cards. All right, but it doesn't really matter. There are going to be several promos like this, or several little, semi, type of things with the field pass where we don't really care for the cards, but they have value. So now we jump over to the program over here, right? And then we go over to AllMadden. All right, and then we're going to talk about, what's required. And when you guys watch this video, it should be live, right? So it's any 88 to 89 overall player. A lot of you guys that have already been making the players, you're already set with it, right? So you can kind of see the average prices and stuff like that. Just remember, when you use the catalog, don't start clicking on things that are on the top. You start scrolling down and go create like all the way down, dude. Like, you want to see the cheapest ones, because more than likely, right, because it's any, all of them should average around 400 to 500K. Some of you guys are getting lucky. You're putting together the cards like, yo, G, that method was ill. I just put together mad cards and I got them for 350. It doesn't really matter. Realistically, all of the cards that you've been saving over this whole time, and as you've been grinding through the field pass, you should have a ton of free cards. Like all of these cards right here, I think I still got a Charles Woodson too. I got a lot of these cards. The only ones that I would tell you guys obviously never to put into the set that are 88s or limiteds, 88, 89s, whatever, you never put them into the set. Also, remember, you also have the version of the AllMadden card as an 88 as well. Okay? This is very, very important that you understand that. You can also build them. You don't even have to use the Division Dynasty, the standouts and stuff like that. You can easily just build them within itself also. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys all of that, and then on top of that, we're going to take a look at the field pass to where you can get the card absolutely 100% free by just grinding through the actual field pass. All right, so at making any 88 to 89s, I would recommend simply that, this is the way that you can make it here, right? You can start with the 82s, make the 85s, and then all the 88s you can come from the 85s. You can see we've already been making 85s because this method is actually, very, very simplistic, but it keeps it to one type of card. I like the way that we can just have the freedom to make any 88 to 89, so that's why I'm showing you guys that. But this is kind of simplistic as well, because to start this off, you're only using the 80 to 81s that, pretty much are useless right now. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? And you make the 5 of them, that's an 88. All of these lower level cards start to have value right now. So that's good stuff, all right? Now, with that being said, remember, you also have core elites. So these are other options for the any 88 to 89. You also have this. Now, this takes 4, and it's just straight 86s, all right? And you can do this, I like this method also because it's very, very easy and it's right to the point. And bam, you do it 5 times, you got your card. Absolutely free, 100%. Making the 86s, also relatively easy to do. over here. But remember, sometimes it turns into 87s. But look, you see the variation, 84 to 85. So depending on how you make them and how many you have in your binder, you can just sell them outright and make a ton of coins if you don't want the free cards that I'm talking about right now, like the Brian Dawkins. I know you Eagle fans and you Bronco fans can't wait to get them on your theme team, but these are just some of the other options that you guys have. And I just want to make sure, you know, some of you guys are like, yo, it's very confusing. It's not. I try to make it as simplistic as possible to make sure you guys understand. All of these sets have value when they drop new promos. It's just your job to, you know, either tune into me or just watch videos that explain to you what you're supposed to be doing in order to get these cards for as cheap as possible and for free. A lot of people that don't understand Ultimate Team just come in and buy bundles and they just start going crazy. That is not the move. You will be bankrupt, and it's very, very wild. All right. Now, the next way to get them 100% free is with the AllMadden Field Pass. Now, you can see where I am. I'm at level 14. I'm almost done. So at level 18, if I wanted it, I'm going to get a 91 overall B&D AllMadden Fantasy Pack, right? I'll be able to choose one of 3. Keep in mind, pro tip, right? Do me a favor. Just do not open the pack when you get it. Just have it just sit there, right? Once it unlocks, you just leave it there. It'll stay in your unopened packs, and then you're good. So that way, you have a chance of getting some of the other ones that are going to be dropping later on as the promo continues. All right, very, very important things that I'm telling you guys right now, because I made the mistake too of opening the packs and seeing what was in it. Once you open it, it will not update to the newer cards. All right, point blank period, you're done. So don't do that. So right here, we only have the 4 levels left. And when you look at the objectives, they're going to be updating these things later, and then it'll be enough for you guys to be able to go ahead and get it done. Obviously, this one on a daily basis for 500. If you do it, you do it. If not, it doesn't matter. One of the weird things, though, is that the new objective, just to point that out, the reason that I didn't complete this one yesterday is because they changed with the season, you know, the weekly milestones. I had to put in AKA players. So I took out John Madden. All right, so I wasn't able to complete that. Not a big deal. Okay, not a big deal, because when they update it, it's going to be a lot more XP available in that situation so that you can go ahead and get the card for free as well. So there's a lot of different ways that you guys can do things, and objectively, I just want to make sure that you have those options. That is very, very important that you guys, you know, it's always another way to do something. So that's something that I would love for you guys to be able to take advantage of, either getting for free out of the fantasy or utilizing these sets that are available there. So as always, like I said, if you have any other questions or any other comments, or you're like, yo, G, what do you think I should do as far as building an AllMadden squad? That was one of the #1 questions I was getting. I'm just going to tell you this really, really briefly. Ken Riley and Ronnie Lott get deep out KO. You know, it's a glitch. They knock the ball out. It's very stupid. It's a lot of different ways to utilize it. I do believe that eventually, once Zero Chill starts, there are going to be other upgrades that are coming. So for right now, I would probably say, although Ken Riley is 5'11", that deep out KO is really, really wild. I wouldn't go like all of them, because Kurt Warner is garbage in my opinion. I don't care about Marvin Harrison. Derek Thomas is garbage, but you guys can do what you like. Let me know if you have any other questions or comments. Are you going after that Brian Dawkins, and will you use this method to get him for free? Hit me up. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You enjoy your day. One love, y'all.